Suzanne. It is my pleasure to introduce to the stage Holly Marie Combs and Brian Krause.
Shot. If we can have the both of you stand right here. Just turn around. Okay, guys, on the count of three. On the count of three, go nuts. 1, 2, 3. Woo! How's that for a welcome? Oh, okay. How are you guys enjoying your stay?
Woo!
It's awesome. Everything is awesome.
Anything to go with the Lego theme.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now you've probably gotten this a million times, but I was at the gas station and I saw this. It's a Whitelighter. So.
Leo.
Oh yeah, and don't Listerine. You'll blow 0.05 pretty quick.
60s Leo.
I was trying to look for something that would encompass freezing, but I was figuring I could bring out some Otter Pops or something on stage, but they would be completely melted by itself.
All right. I don't feel left out. It's okay. No, it is. Sure. Thank you. Somebody likes me. Are you lighting me on fire?
No.
Do wait. I don't like you behind me.
So let's talk about, just really quick while we wait for everybody to line up to ask their questions. You both starred in one of the most popular shows on the WB, and even today it's still up in the top for people watching, like on Hulu and Netflix. And Amazon. Not to mention that it is feminist on 11. Like it is. I mean, in a world where we have so many male superheroes, we had, you know, the three sisters who, when they got together, they had this amazing power, which, by the way, I would do anything to have your power to freeze things just in the moment.
Me
So,
too.
can you kind of tell us a little bit about that journey, like from day one to becoming this behemoth with a huge following?
Oh gosh, did we do that? I don't know, you know, because when we were doing the show, we were kind of encapsulated in this little world that we were living in, and the show kind of took on a new audience and a bigger audience as we went into reruns, and we were already off the air, so we were kind of isolated from it. We had no idea really what was happening, and you know, it's not really until we started doing things like this and meeting fans that we really felt the impact of how important it was to people. Because we weren't always that important to our network. Apparently we're still not, because we're so easily replaced.
You're important
twice.
to me!
Thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, the CW doesn't, but I appreciate it. We won't talk about them till later. We'll talk about them later.
Is there anything that we could do to...
I'm sure there's a lot you guys could do.
To force someone's hand, because I know that there's talk of doing the reboot or another show. It's a prequel, if I'm not mistaken.
That one was, yeah, it's a prequel, but we're alive then.
Just little teeny tiny human witches?
Remember you tweeted about the bell bottoms because it's in the 70s and you said everything was better with bell bottoms?
Totally.
Sometimes you have to remind people of what they tweet when they tweet.
It was late night. Sorry.
But yeah, it's kind of weird because it takes place, or supposedly it was taking place when we were already alive. I think you guys know the history better than I do probably, but Graham's already has the book. Our mother is alive. See, somebody said yeah. I'm not totally wrong. And yeah, so it's odd that we suddenly don't exist when we did, or do, or still should have. But that's okay. It's all right. What I say is we wish them well. And they've already been delayed a year from me wishing them so much well. So I'm all right with it.
It seems like there's a little bit of witchcraft going on.
I don't know what you're talking about. But we do. We wish them a lot of well.
I think it would behoove every charmed fan
I hope so.
to contact someone. And you know what? If you go to thecw.com, they have a little contact page. As a journalist, I have visited this page many times. But it can't hurt to say, hey, you know, we would love to see Piper back.
And Leo?
No.
What's Piper without Leo, though? Come on.
Single with Dan. Hello. Happy.
Not crying anymore. Amount of times I had to cry over you. Painful, I tell you.
Let's grab. Now, I think, are you guys lining up for questions? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, let's get going here.
Hi, so my first question for you guys is, what was your favorite episode or scene to film for Charmed?
Coyote Ugly.
That was the movie.
Coyote Piper.
Thank you. Thank you.
Came out at the same time.
I was the one in the leather pants.
That's
That
right.
was me. Actually, sometimes it was you.
Off screen. Off screen.
No, on screen too.
That's right.
Evil Leo.
Evil Leo.
Leather pants. Yep.
Coyote.
What happened? It was you. Oh, thank you. What did you do in Coyote Piper?
I got kicked off set when someone had to dance and do her thing, so.
Wait,
That was
what?
for safety reasons.
That was, oh, right.
Wait, enlighten us.
That was in case somebody, you know, if anybody fell off the bar they were dancing on, they wouldn't crush you. That's nothing to do with all the tequila shots. Nothing. And that margarita machine in Shannon's trailer. That's a true story. Did you really?
I wasn't invited to that
No.
party.
Maybe Greg was. Sorry.
Well. We don't need the CW for drama anymore.
No, we
We didn't.
didn't back then and don't today.
Go ahead.
My question is for Brian. I wanted to know how you felt every time that you got a script that kind of wrote you off for a bit. Did you feel like you were never coming back? Did they reassure you?
No, they never assured me.
No, we don't like our men being comfortable. So Brian survived being really uncomfortable for a really long time.
It's true. No, and it always seemed to be at the end of the season before you go back and you're supposed to negotiate for the next year. I was like, oh my God, I don't know if they're bringing me back. I'm actually dead, so I
You
lived
weren't
in a state of
dead.
anxiety for a long
You were
time.
frozen. You were Han Solo. And you just got a tad too expensive.
It's cold.
sometimes.
I
Just got a little expensive
Yeah.
certain years.
right. So no, I was nervous every time.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is for the both of you guys. How did you guys feel when you both became actors? Like, did you guys get nervous every time you went on set?
I still do. I still get nervous. Do you?
Still get nervous, yeah, of course.
Or you're like a seasoned pro. You're like, whatever.
No, I think once you're into it and you're working and you're going, I think you find a comfort zone. But I think at the beginning of most projects, there's definitely a nerve to it, or auditioning. The first few projects I ever did, I was cut out of, and I couldn't hit a mark.
Sorry,
I couldn't say
that
my
wasn't
words. I was so nervous. Actually, my very first job, I went and stopped and got breakfast, and I was like 2 hours early for this call, and I get there, and I had the greasiest breakfast ever, and I was so nervous. I wound up throwing up next to my truck, and then I walked on the set. It was for McDonald's, and I had to eat this chicken sandwich for like hours.
And you know that's not chicken,
I don't know
right?
how I didn't get in the commercial. It's like bite. Don't swallow it. I'm like, how do you not swallow it and smile at the same time? But I couldn't figure it out, apparently. So yes, I still get nervous.
You seem still traumatized.
Go ahead.
You're okay.
What was your guys' favorite monster to go against on Charmed?
Favorite monster? God, there were so many.
Please say network executive.
Is Balthazar a monster?
I was going to say that. Because it's Julian, and we all know how I feel about Julian.
It's nothing like beating down the devil.
Is that what he was?
Wasn't he?
I don't know. He looked a lot like him.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Who else you got?
Who else do I got? I got the Wendigo, but I think it was the Wendigo. I don't know why you guys like that episode. They put those things in my eyeballs.
Was Chris a monster?
No, he was your son, Dodo.
I did fight him that one time.
You like that part.
Didn't we battle a T-Rex too? Or something?
It was a dragon. What show are you on?
Dinosaur or something.
Dinosaur.
I don't know. I was looking at a piece of tape.
Please don't tell me he's right, because I hate when he's right.
Dinosaurs are just ancient dragons.
Dinosaurs? I wasn't there for that episode.
No.
Wait, I was in every episode.
But we were in Vasquez Rocks.
You were.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. That's far.
Yeah, you didn't come back to the way past, and get us out of there?
No, I don't think so. It wasn't me. Maybe it was another sister you have me confused with. Because that happened. Don't get nervous, Brian.
Love on the rocks. And you wonder if I was worried about coming back every time they killed me. Let me tell you, it's season 4 to 8. Rocky.
Wait, are we talking about your love life or the show? When you say Rocky.
Yeah, we have another question here.
We do? I mean, we were just chatting. Just getting started.
You know what? The two of you chatting is amazing, so do not let us stop. I want my popcorn. I'm just.
You've had years of practice. Exactly. Years and years.
All right.
Years.
All right, lightsaber.
Yeah, but you need to say your question because you're making me nervous with those weapons. What do you do with both of those? I mean, is it 2? Is it 1? What is it?
No, it's a double. Have you seen the
how many
movie?
things? No. I have 3 children. I don't see movies anymore.
That's an older one, too. Okay.
But it's purple. It's like Mace Windu and then the Sith
It
one.
still makes me nervous. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Ready? Now there's threatening hand gestures.
Would you rather be a Jedi or a Sith?
Jedi? Okay.
Part of the resistance, baby.
Is that the correct answer, or are you going to beat me with that? Okay, good. All right.
Wow.
Thank you.
Sith Lord.
Oh, now you made the baby cry.
That child is clearly a Sith Lord. All right.
Thank you both so much for being here. Your show means like so much to me.
Oh.
But my question is, what was like your favorite like character, creature to transform into on the show?
Oh, there were so many. Definitely not the Wendigo.
Like Coyote
That was,
Ugly.
oh Jesus, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. She was evil.
The time you became Leo.
No, the time you became pregnant. I know, it's weird. Okay, first of all, I never walked like that, even at 9.5 months pregnant on this show.
That's funny.
But you did, yeah, you did it well. You complained about your boobs well.
Wait, what was the question?
There was just, we said water and boobs and everything just went awry. I was personally fond of the Fury. I was okay with her. And the Valkyrie one. I know you like the Valkyrie one. You probably remember that one because there were so many more women in it.
I just watched that one actually.
Of course you did. Of course that's the one you chose to watch.
It's queued up in my favorites on Netflix.
Episodes to choose from. She's the one with the Amazon women in scantily clad outfits. Makes sense because you know you had your own loincloth for that one.
Try.
Do you still have it?
I still have the loincloth.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the Blue Lagoon?
Oh, that one. Yes, I have that
You had a lot of loincloths then.
one. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
Do you ever wear them?
Don't lie.
It's been a Holodeep ween or two that I've like, oh, maybe I can get in here. And then it's like, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I go as the elder in the robe.
I think you should. I mean, because that's priceless.
No, I'd like to get back in there.
It's historical.
But no, I don't. No.
You know, it's a chamois leather material. It shrinks and, you know. I don't have a tan anymore.
I could really go so many directions with that statement, and I can't.
So anyway, I like becoming evil Leo.
This is a family
That was
show.
fun. Back to the question.
What was the question?
Nothing to do with loincloths.
It did. You turned
What
into
color is your favorite loincloth?
Jungle Leo. You turned
Jungle
into
Leo.
Jungle Leo.
I like Jungle Leo.
Yep. All right. Okay.
You got my doll, too.
If you could
Yep.
have one of
I
the
do.
charm powers
In
in
the
real
closet.
life, which one would it be?
You're gonna say healing because you're the angel. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How, what, you think you know me?
Kinda.
Jeez. Okay, healing.
Do you want
You're gonna say blowing crap up because
Yes,
you
I am. It's really useful. Way more so than the freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go back to that episode. I know what episode you're thinking about, but we're not talking about that episode. No. Hey,
Well, now you have to.
I didn't write it, okay?
You played it well.
That's because I'm a good actress.
The idea of it just gets me hot. I'm like, nervous.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. It's possible that we're not. But, you know, maybe it was the other sister. I still...
Again, there's someone else here with another.
Children here, Holly.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So my question is, why wasn't Prue mentioned at all in the last season, the last episode?
She wasn't mentioned at all? We shouldn't mention her now then. We might get in trouble. She wasn't mentioned at all? Wow. There you go. Just another reason to reboot. I don't know if we haven't had or if they gave us an explanation for that.
Don't forget that these guys didn't write the show.
We did. Only parts of it that I had.
They just brought it to life beautifully.
Right. I don't know either. What happened? See? She must have been, right? She was, see? We mentioned her. It was an honorable mention.
Cool. Case closed. All right, next question.
How did you both react when the writers told you that Piper and Leo would be having the baby?
That's such a lie.
Actually, no, I was freaking out because I figured the only other way you could create drama on the show would be to kill the leading lady's husband so she would have the storyline.
So I could cry some more.
Right. So I was a little nervous about that. Truth be told.
You know, they say it's difficult to work with animals and babies, and it's difficult to work with animals and babies. I don't know, for me it was kind of funny because that was, you know, a fictional pregnancy for me, so I had the big fake plastic belly, which was really fun for him to work around. But then I had my real life pregnancy right after that, which was also real fun for him to work around. Because we tried to hide that for a while, and it wasn't a very long while, because there's not much space here. It's all gonna go this way. And it did, in a hurry. So I stood behind a lot of things for a long time, and that's why suddenly Piper had 2 kids instead of 1, because I had to call them and say, well, we just did the pregnancy, but you should know I'm pregnant. And Brad Curran said to me, well, you're a year late. And I said, no, you were a year early. So that's how Piper and Leo got 2 kids. I mean, aside from the other way they got 2 kids.
Goes back to that favorite power.
Maybe we were talking about the same thing.
So actually, you ended up writing the show.
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Drew has a lot to thank me for. His existence, basically. Somebody tweet him that, because he's going to have an answer pretty soon.
Okay, go ahead.
How was it like for you guys to know that you guys were gonna keep losing and each other and then finding and losing and
Stop fidgeting.
My knee hurts.
That's called getting old. I'm sorry. We're paying attention. Go ahead.
How was it like knowing that you guys were gonna keep losing and then finding each other?
Exhausting. It just happened so many times. And I did all the crying. While he just did all the leaving. Freezing. Or being frozen. He did deserve it.
Hey! Jeez. I'm the good guy.
But sometimes.
Exhausting.
Go ahead.
If you could be one superhero, which one would you be?
Wonder Woman. I answered that too quickly. Sorry. Go ahead. Do you No. She's already taken. Don't look at me.
Superman.
Why do you have to
I used to love Aquaman. Like Aquaman, I can't wait to see Aquaman. He was always my favorite. He swam around and whatever. And
Okay, she
talked to
said
dolphins.
one. You need to pick one.
Iron.
Sort of like one. All right. Is that your final?
The Hulk.
Is that your final answer?
Captain America.
Oh, God. Exhausting. Just say Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Come on, she had the best vehicle, the invisible plane. Hello.
Fantastic.
This one's for Holly. When you guys were filming the series, did you ever find yourself absentmindedly casting spells after, like when you were at home?
Like now or then? Because I really do wish them well.
Here's Holly at home with the broom. And to the ECW. Speaking of Leo hair.
Hey, it's worked twice.
Yeah, I give you a witch voice.
Not all what I sound like. Yeah, it's worked so far.
You can have Prue.
Hello, speaking of Furies.
So my question is for Holly. So in the show, even when you're dressed up as the exact same as another character, your outfits are always a little bit more modest and decorative. Was that your choice, or was that by the writers?
Well, a little bit of both, because Piper was the more conservative sister. Obviously, I mean, look at who she ended up with. But yeah, it was also partly me. You know, at a certain point, I think we all noticed the girls were sort of wearing less and less. And I figured I should be different and wear more turtlenecks. So I did.
Hi, my question's for Holly. How did you prepare for some of the intense scenes in the beginning of season 4 after Prue died?
Oh gosh, those you just can't really prepare for. You kind of have to go, if the writing is there and the setup is there and your, co-stars are there with you, supporting you, sometimes it works out. You kind of have to just go for it and see how it goes. Then if it doesn't go well, then I take myself into a corner and beat myself up for a little while about something horrible that happened in my life so that it's believable, because it's important to me that it's believable. So, but that one came pretty naturally. I still won't watch it, it's so painful.
What was it like the first time you guys were on stage together?
Us?
I almost threw up.
Exhausting.
Remember that story? It wasn't McDonald's, it was Char.
He deserved it.
I was freaking nervous.
No, you weren't.
I was terrified.
No, you weren't.
You tried walking in a room with Shannon Doherty, Alyssa Milano,
I
you.
did.
Holy crap. I thought I was going to get vanquished for real. Like, damn, you better say your lines right, dude. You better get them right.
He's so full of it. We were actually like, we had mutual friends. We had known each other for a long time, which is why it was so exhausting to pretend like he was this like studly romantic type of character. His wife was really nice, though. Well, she's ex now, but she was nice then.
Yeah. She's still nice now. My son's mother. She might be watching.
You've grown so much. I'm so proud of you. Well, it has been like 20 years, so you should have grown a little bit. Okay, we're ready.
Hi guys. I just wanted to know that, sometimes not every day is like the best, and some scenes are really hard to take. You're gonna have to take like lots of at the same time. Mm-hmm. What was the hardest scene?
Kissing Brian.
Do we see a running theme here, people?
Wait, no, I have a better one. Being in the shower with Brian. And Shannon. Just way too many people in that bathroom. Wait.
How about for you, Brian?
You've only got...
Kissing Holly. Actually, no, the day we got married on the show, I had just gotten served papers to get divorced, so that was a hard one to fake.
I mean, sorry, that's not...
That was a good acting.
What do you mean that was a hard one to fake? You just ruined their whole imagination of
that I was feeling one way, and then you're supposed to, you know.
We get it. Were you saying it's very difficult to pretend to get married to me?
On the day I got served papers to get divorced, yeah, it wasn't the easiest.
Whatever.
The shower day was easy. Let's get naked. I got a loincloth on. That's easy.
And we can just take any question in the wrong direction. Amazing.
I think we've proven we can take every question in the wrong direction. Okay, go ahead.
Hi. So obviously you guys have a really good chemistry between each other. So you guys switched powers a few times during the show. Was it easy or hard for you guys to channel each other?
We did become each other more than once. I really didn't like your impression of me very much.
Which one? This one? It was so good.
Well. That is so not what I do. What is that? Why do you have like other strange movements in there? There's like, what is the twist? What's the twist? I don't twist. You look like you're like petting a cat. What are you doing?
No, I saw it.
Go back to your Netflix and rewatch it again. Not how that happens.
I think this is where you need to show us your...
Yeah. No. You with your healing.
Do that.
Yes, you did.
Just that.
That's creepier. Creepy.
That's a creepy move.
A creepy move by the angel Leo. Just gets away with more than one angel should. Yep.
So yeah, it went well.
Go ahead.
What was the most difficult stunt that you had to do on the show?
Not kill Brian. No. It's hard. Shh. No. What do you mean? You won't go where?
Oh, I was going to say that you're getting in the shower with Leo was a stunt that you had to perform.
But
it's tough, emotionally.
I needed a stunt double. No, I guess, I don't know, the last episode was rough because they kept putting things on me. When the house exploded, they kept putting debris on me and then lighting it on fire, which made me uncomfortable. Being face down underneath it and having them light. And thankfully, we had been with our special effects guys 8 years at that point. So I was like, all right, go ahead, set me on fire. Just one more episode, who cares? Like, I'm pregnant, does that count? What about the life of the baby? No? Set me on fire? Okay, great. Set me on fire. And then they tried to drown me. I think our writers were really just trying to get rid of me most of the time. And then you could have been with the other sister.
It would have never been the same.
Well, clearly. Didn't stop you from trying.
It was an alternate reality. You and your fake news.
That's what every guy says. All right.
Again, we have another question.
Next question.
My question is, there's a new Charmed comic out, and my thought was, what do you guys think about it?
Have you read it?
I haven't. I have not seen it.
You suck.
Have you read it?
I've seen many photos from it. And a lot of the artwork I like a lot. A lot of it, I wonder what Piper's been doing the last few years, because she's bigger. In some ways.
Leo's ripped, by the way.
Right. I'm not sure if that's Leo.
It's alternate Leo.
It's comic book Leo. And then there's comic book Piper, and she's building up her repertoire. Yeah. But God bless her.
Were either of you consulted in any way, shape, or form for any of these branch-off projects?
Oh, hell no. They didn't want to know what I wanted to say when I was paid to say it. Now they're like, no, don't ask her. Please don't. But you and your Leo doll.
Yeah, I play with it still. While I watch the back.
Hey, I can say that your doll.
Get out of here, Chris!
At least your doll looks. Okay, see, this is what happens. This is what I mean, exhausting.
Let me go.
It's okay. And focus. Okay.
Freeze move, didn't she?
That is not the freeze move, but you're getting close to it. Sort of like this. Okay. Hi.
Hi, so this is a question I actually have for Holly. Would you like to have multiple arms in real life?
Sometimes. I have 3 boys. Sometimes I need to grab them all 3 at the same time.
How old are all of your kids?
They're from ages 2.5 to 30, depending on when you ask them and what time of the day.
So, in true male fashion.
Yes. Thank you.
Next question.
My question is for Holly. Did you enjoy playing evil Piper when the book was turned evil and Prue got married?
It's always fun to be evil Piper. It's a nice change. I mean, not so much the dancing part, because that was evil Piper too. That was hard. But again, it might have been the tequila. Stop acting like you didn't know, Brian. See, that's his angel Leo face. Dan? Neighbor Dan? No, it's always fun, especially after so many years of doing one character. It's kind of hard to keep her interesting. So, on our show we got to be lots of different characters within our character, which was sometimes challenging, but at the same time we were like, okay, cool. Don't gotta be me.
Alright, my question is for Holly. How hard is it having 3 boys? Because I just had my 3rd girl.
Oh. Now see, people tell me girls are easier, and I believe them. What do you mean they're not? Come on! Okay, I call my children Chaos, Mayhem, and Anarchy. Those are their real names. Those are their given names, because usually with boys, basically my job is to referee from the time they get home from school until the time they go into their separate beds, because somebody is invariably trying to hurt someone else or injure themselves, but they have no one else to injure. So it's exhausting trying to keep them in one piece. But girls, 3 teenage girls, huh? She's really cute when she's sleeping.
Okay, so my question is for Holly. What is your favorite spell that has gone wrong?
The truth spell was, that went wrong. That was fun. And then what was the spell that turned Alyssa and Shannon back into children? Yeah, Shannon hated doing that one. Say that again? Yeah. Alyssa had a lot of fun with that one. Shannon hated doing it. So that was fun for me to watch.
What was the greatest challenge of playing the same characters for 8 years?
Making you guys still interested in watching her? That was hard. That was always a concern of mine because I didn't want to get, too complacent or lazy or, and a lot of people have said that Piper became more like me towards the end. And so I have a feeling that's when I became a little bit too lazy. But there are there's just few, aspects of Piper that were very much like me to begin with. She's just a lot more hyper than I am, thankfully. I'm waiting for you to answer.
You said it so well.
No, I didn't.
I think the hardest thing is trying to keep it interesting and keep you guys, attracted to the show, and that it's going to be fresh, and we're just not doing the same thing over and over and over.
And over.
And over.
And over.
And over.
And Piper died again. And again. And again. And it's hard to die different ways. It is. I had to make them all a little bit different until I ran out of ways to die. It happens.
So this question is for Leo. In the episode where you were invited to go back to your old platoon, did that have any sentimental value, or how did that affect you emotionally?
Well, the Saving Private Leo
That's the one.
episode, well, it was, I talked to the guy, for them to introduce my character and show my backstory of my character was, kind of solidified my spot on the show in a way, that they would even show my whole history when it's the show about the girls, right? So, yeah. And
We gave you that one.
and I've had friends and family in the military, and that's always been dear to my heart. And the idea of losing people in ways like that, it was, it touched me for sure. It's not an easy thing anytime, any sort of death, but especially people who are serving for us and our freedom.
This one's for both of you. With Prue and Phoebe and Paige, which was your favorite sister to work with and your least favorite?
You're not asking me, are you?
Yeah. Yeah. She said both of you. That means you go first.
I love this Billy.
What? Billy's not. That is not one of the choices.
His cousin.
No, it's not.
Come on, who's my favorite sister, really? Is there even a choice?
That's such a lie.
When you wake up in cold sweats going,
They're not asking you about last night, okay? We need to pick a favorite.
Let's wrap it. Of course, it was Piper.
I can't.
Come on.
My favorite sister can't be myself.
And who was my least? I didn't have any least favorites.
Liar.
Oh, look, we got another question.
Are you watching?
I love all the sisters equally.
Are you watching the time click down? You're like, at just 5 minutes and 20 seconds more. I don't have to answer this question. He knows all of the sisters. Do you believe that? Because I don't. But nice try. Hi.
Billy.
Not a sister.
Okay, whatever.
Let's do this question and one more question, and
just run it off that clock. I see you.
Okay, go ahead.
How did it feel like when Leo got separated and he couldn't remember anything?
Like real life.
He can't remember anything right now.
I turned in from Jim from Taxi. tough because you know everything and then you got to pretend you don't. So, you know, it's like Holly said earlier, trying to make things real and believable. It's challenging. It's challenging.
You don't remember, do you?
I don't remember.
What episode was that? Was that the one with Billy?
So you gotta tell him by what female guest star was in the episode, and then he'll remember.
Nancy O'Dell, right?
Exactly. For instance.
All right, last question really quick.
Okay, so what I wanted to know is that because like the first 5 seasons you guys were constant, and with Drew Fuller coming into season 6, was there any hazing? Was there any rituals? Was there anything to pull pranks on him to welcome to the cast?
You weren't very welcoming. You were giving him some tough love.
You know,
trying to raise the boy up right. You weren't very nice.
Well,
then you had to beat him up.
Well, there we go.
That's child abuse.
Grown-ass man, but I'm... Call him my kid, whatever.
It's a weird dynamic.
What was the question?
Why were you so mean to Drew?
Why were they so mean?
It's a guy thing, I think. Like the young one coming in, the young buck, and the old one is like...
It's an actory thing, maybe, too, right?
We're supposed to deny this, not confirm it.
I love Drew. I do, actually, but...
You grew to love each
first,
other.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know, it was... No comment.
2 minutes.
Well, okay, so when I first met Drew...
What do you want me to say?
We were very
You want the
welcoming. No, they
You can't handle it!
They want you to sit up here and lie to them. But if you do it, lie convincingly, because that's what we call acting. We were very welcoming. We tried to be. Some of us more welcoming than others.
Really?
See, you know what story I'm talking about now. Okay.
Really quick with our very few seconds remaining.
1 minute.
Now, there is, believe it or not, there is life after Charmed. And you both have been involved in a lot of projects since then. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been involved in and what your favorite projects have been and maybe what you're working on now that we can look forward to?
I've been involved with 3 children. I'm not sure if they're related to me yet, but I'll get back to you later. And then I was doing a show called Pretty Little Liars. And it's almost over! Sorry, but it had to end. Come on, at some point you have to find out who A is because I can't keep not telling you. I'm not telling you.
If you whisper it to me, I won't say it.
Sure you won't. It'll be fun. I mean, some of you are going to be mad, but it's a good one. What? Don't get mad yet. There's still like 10 episodes left.
And how about camel spiders, right?
I'm sorry, what? You got what?
I took a shot.
We're not talking about the tequila anymore.
Yeah, I've done some crazy sci-fi. You know, it's fun. I love sci-fi. Done some, you know, I've killed the Loch Ness Monster.
You did?
Yeah, I killed some camel spiders. I killed some water dinosaur.
See, did you see that?
Fantastic. Really helped the
Nothing
career.
like mine. Nothing like mine. What is that?
That's a water creature. That's a freeze.
Different. No, it's not.
Recently, I'm working on a documentary and a film, kind of 2-in-1 deal. It's homeless in America, about a guy, Michael, who lives on the street. He's been living on the street for 7 years, and how it changes my friend's life, and the realization that homeless people aren't these scary people, that it's your brother, your sister, your aunt, your father, your daughter, your son. They're just like us, that have
on their own way have PTSD and deal with addictions or psychological problems. So I've been doing a lot of research on homelessness in America, how we deal with it, and then making this movie with Michael to just kind of open people's eyes that, it's a big issue.
All right, well, we've officially gone over, but I want to thank, and charmed, I'm sure, right?
And thank you again.